I want to live a different life now. I want to live my sober life. I don't want to die. I'm on the verge of dying because I'm a vicious alcoholic. And wow. God, this is some interesting stuff. What the hell? I haven't took drugs in 6 days. And for me, that's a miracle. I've been lying to everybody else and think I was sober, but I'm not. This is my 6th day. I'm never going to use again.
You held a press conference the other day. Boy, it got a lot of attention, Mike. It was raw, it was blunt, it was emotional. What was your state of mind going into that?
I don't know, just being honest. People blew it out of proportion, pretty much. I felt I haven't drank for 4.5 years, and I took a drink, and I started drinking. I just started chugging them. Wing, 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 wing. And I'm so ironic because I started feeling really guilty. And I don't know why I feel guilty, because I really don't care about that situation, because it's a personal situation. And I don't know, I didn't feel good. I just didn't feel good talking to these people, knowing that I took those shots the other day.
Well, after 4.5 years of sobriety, what was it that got you to take that drink?
I don't know, too much stuff coming at me. I'm doing my auto documentary, a sports documentary I was doing with my friend Alan Freed for Fox Sport. And I did that. I was doing everything started creeping up on me, hitting me, boom. I started going to my old neighborhood, and I started dealing with old wounds that opened up, and it was just overwhelming. I had no idea it would be that way.
What you said at the press conference, you said you'd been lying to everyone about being sober. Did you?
When I start drinking and I relapse, I think of dying. I'm in a real dark mood. I think of dying. And I don't know, I don't want to be around no more. Sometimes I don't want to live when I'm in that state. It's just really difficult to discuss. I don't know. I'm not experienced enough in my recovery to really pinpoint it. It's just a really dark moment in my life when I start.
So you said you think about dying at that time. I went back and I read some interviews you've done over the years. And you know what I found, Mike? I found references on your part to suicide dating all the way back to the late 1980s. This is something that's come up from time to time in your life. How much do you think about it?
Not that much, but I do think about it. Years. It's not like I want to shoot myself today or something. It's just sometimes if I get drunk, I'm just not the same guy. If I'm drinking, I'm just not the same guy. So I just need to see my friends, see my sponsors, and talk to them. And it's pretty personal. I just wish I didn't say it, but that's just how I felt.
You regret saying it now?
No, I had to say that. I just had to say that because I had to be honest with myself. Because regardless of how much I love my wife, I love my children, and if I'm not honest, it'll never work. I don't care how much I love them; it's not going to work.
I talked to someone who's very close to you.
Quote, "My whole life has been a waste. I've been a failure." What was the state of mind then?
I don't know. I wanted to be a better fighter, I believe. And I just don't believe, I don't know. I just don't believe I was as good as I could have been.
Another one, you said, "I'll never be happy. I believe I'll die alone. I would want it that way."
Well, that's just how an addict talks. When addicts are high and addicts are in their addiction, they talk like that. Everything's extreme. If I don't get my way, it's the world's the end.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
You were a half hour from the Strip. A couple of years ago, how much did your life sort of revolve around the Strip?
Pretty much a great deal of my life revolved. I was just pretty much out there. It's believed to be having fun, and it's very accessible. So I just had a little vacation down there.
It's interesting you say believed to be having fun. It might have seemed fun, but it wasn't really.
No, I'm just like anybody else. I'm a pleasure junkie. I wanted to have fun. This is what I believe is fun. I'm in Vegas, and can basically do what I want in Vegas, and that's just what I done. That's just what you do when you just I don't know. I guess you're lost trying to find yourself at that moment.
You started a cycle that you had to stop yourself.
Yeah, I know. I broke my cycle in my life. All my family members are obese and overweight. My sister died of obesity with help with cocaine too, of course. But this is just our lifestyle. This is how we lived. And I just learned a different lifestyle. I had tools. That's what drug rehab, all this stuff, and the people I encountered with, they gave me tools for certain stages of my life. Cuss gave me tools for a job, to make money, to be on top of my game, just with tools. But I didn't have no social skills.
Right.
None at all. So I had to go through those stages. Things that I should have learned when I was 3, I had to learn when I was 30.
Right.
I'm a god. No one could beat me.
Something inside Tyson may have changed.
So you end up going to rehab and you learn life skills, I understand. What sort of skills did you learn that helped?
I just met a great, I don't know, what can I call it? A conglomerate of just interesting, dynamic people that just had my interest at heart as a human being. And it's just that rehab world is just like how would I say it? A utopic world. Everyone's
Right,
happy.
what is it like?
It's like everyone's happy, everybody's positive, and we're gonna win, and don't worry about it. And everybody has hard stories, but they're overcoming, and that's awesome, man. Some people think it's even like a cult, but that's just an awesome spirit, and just to be in the midst of when it's really properly performed.